All right, so I'm here on the Crystal Coast, which is an area, it's a little region, including several small seaside villages. And I was born in Morehead City, North Carolina, just across the Sound. But we were over here on Atlantic Beach, which is where I am now. We were over here for a bit. And when we first moved back in 1979 to live here, I was about 9 years old, and we lived here for about 6 years. When we started the church here, my dad started the church, we used various storefronts and even other church facilities. This was a Catholic church at the time. It's a Lutheran church right now. But it was a Catholic church, so they didn't really use the church on Sundays. They were on Saturdays, so we came in and they allowed us to use the building during the Sundays and Wednesday nights, whatever night it was in midweek. Anyway, so I was about 10 or 11 years old when we were here on this facility. And just a memory I have that's pretty vivid. When we grew up, obviously we weren't allowed to use curse words, cuss words, four-letter words, dirty words, whatever you want to call them. We didn't use those. And we also, beyond that, did not use slang words that would be substitute words for those curse words. So I'm not going to list all the four-letter words and dirty words, obviously, for you right now. Some of you know them very well. But beyond that, the slang, we didn't use those, because basically the idea behind that value is that you have the same, you're trying to emote the same feeling and thoughts. You're just using a substitute word. So, you know, you're kind of killing your process there. So we didn't use those. So one Sunday I'm in here, and and this lady comes up to me. We're just fellowshipping. She comes up and she gives me a hug, and she goes, "Wow, your hair smells great." And she goes, "What kind of shampoo do you use?" And I stood there, and I'm thinking, now I've got a moral conflict, because back in the day, there was a shampoo, and the whole marketing of it was based around the name was "Gee, your hair smells terrific." And I had used that shampoo. So now I'm standing there, and I don't use the word gee. I don't use golly, gosh, darn, dang it, any of that stuff, right? Gee whiz, we didn't use that. So she goes, "What shampoo did you use?" And I'm standing there going, and I'm like, what am I going to say? I'm not going to say the name of the shampoo, because then I'm like breaking one of my values. And I go, "Well, it's, hey, your hair smells terrific." She goes, I don't think I've heard of that one. I'm like, "I'm pretty sure you have, just not by that name," because they used to have commercials all the time that really acted out the thing that just happened in the church building. Somebody would come up and say, "Oh wow, what kind of shampoo do you use? That smells great." And they would say, actually what they would do is they would come up to somebody and go, "Gee, your hair smells terrific." And so that was the name of the brand. So there I was at 11 years old, kind of just like caught in this moral battle, this moral conflict. Am I going to say the name of the brand of the shampoo or not? And so I say that, I tell you that story not to dog my values that I was handed down by my parents, because I believe that maybe we should be a little bit more careful about the words we use. Not just avoid the worst words, but avoid the words that are substitute for those words, because really we're kind of just saying the same thing. We're trying to clean it up a little bit. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter how much you clean up dog poop. It's not going to be clean. So anyway, and there you go. I said poop. That's a four-letter word, but it's in place of another. Okay, it's all messed up now. Anyway, there you go. So there's me at 11 years old, moral conflict, trying to tell a lady what brand shampoo I used without offending the Lord in the church building. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. I'll talk to you later.